Hey Gemini, how you guys doing? I'm back. It's Nell. I know I was gone for a minute, but I'm back again. I have been having the time of my freaking life, and I'm sorry that I miss you guys. But you know, I always come back. I always come. And you know what? That's one thing I think I'm gonna have to get a little bit more comfortable with. I have a Gemini rising, and it's very, very hard for me to do things routinely. Like, I have my little rituals and stuff like that, but as far as my businesses and everything like that, I'm just hot when I'm hot and I'm not when I'm not, but I'm always moving. So yeah, my multitask game is on 10. I got to get my time management that much better, you feel me? But I'm here. So to make up for lost time, I will be giving you guys a general reading as well as a love reading all in one, so you just get this one-stop shop, and then y'all can look forward to seeing me again in November, and we ain't got to worry about all that crap, like separating the general and the love. Y'all know what I mean. And make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and let's get started. So I already meditated as usual. Spirit, please give me whatever messages you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the month of October 2017. Please be very deliberate in your messages for the highest good of all involved. Y'all heard about that whole Jupiter moving to Scorpio thing happening? It's intense, mama. It's intense. Any other messages that you have for Jupiter? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Lots going on. Lots going on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm side-eyeing the hell out y'all cards. You have the Five of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Tower. And the Six of Pentacles. Let me look at these. Five of Swords always makes me sort of jittery. It makes me a little nervous because I feel as though somebody is on some bullshit, that air sign bullshit, like you know how we do. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know how we do. Okay, so Swords always, and I am an air sign. I'm like an air sign trine, Sun, Moon, and Rising, all in different air signs. So if you take offense to this, just my bad. But yeah, like I was saying, if I'm talking about y'all, I'm talking about me too. And swords can be a little bit shiesty, like if used the wrong way. You ever seen a person that was too smart for their own good to the point where like you annoying as hell, my nigga? Like you annoying. Like shut the fuck up. You gossip, you talk too much, you instigate in a situation that don't even call for your whole 2 cents or whatever. Like, this is sort of what this is to me, but in a way that's like, how can I put this? We can be a little pompous in our understanding of things. I have a friend that was just telling me, he's like, you know, I ended up going, okay, so the reason you guys haven't seen me, let me gush for a minute. The reason you guys haven't seen me is because I've been working on my music and, you know, just my family and all that type of stuff. But, you know, music, not primarily, but that's been the thing that's like the reason I can't do my videos like I want to. And so we went to Atlanta to AC3 Festival. I don't know if I just told you this or not. No, I just told Taurus. So A3C Festival is basically a huge music festival centered around like hip hop, R&B kind of. And me and all my people went. So my homeboy, he's like, yo, you keep correcting me every time I say a word. Like, you know what I'm saying? You correct me. We got home and I must have said like, yeah, such and such diluted, or I said diluted. Yeah, you're gonna dilute that solution. He was like, no, it's dilute. You know, and I'm like, no, what do you mean? So what do you say? If I say tomato, you got to, you know, if you say tomato, I got to say tomato. What if I want to say tomato? And he's like, listen, you corrected me the whole fucking trip. Don't jump down my throat because I corrected you on one word. That's air sign energy. Like, I'm so cool with correcting everybody around me. But as soon as somebody say something to me, I'm like, who the fuck? No. You know, but at the same time, like, that's that pompous energy that's like, no, I'm right. I get it. You don't. You're on the wrong side of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? Who's to say who's right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? And this guy here is just sort of like cutting people at the fucking knees. He's making people feel stupid as shit. He's making people feel horrible about whatever it is that he feels he's more victorious mentally with, you know? And so it's leaving these other people feeling drained and depleted. And like, I know that energy firsthand. I overthink, I overshoot, I overanalyze, you know, and sometimes that shit is not even really that important. the stuff that I'm contemplating. But if I'm in a room full of people and I'm just shooting my shit, I can make everybody in the room feel like crap. And it sucks. I'm just being honest with you guys. It freaking sucks. But at the same time, it can be a strength. It's just about tempering that energy and not getting so egotistical about, I know what you don't. I'm the winner, ha ha ha, I'm the smartest, and no, actually, you don't get it. Actually, I hate a well actually ass bitch. I'm gonna slap the next well actually ass bitch that I run into in her motherfucking face, because that's this energy here. It's with grand malice. It's not good at all. It's not for the highest good of anyone, and it's just pompous and just unnecessary. You understand what I'm saying? So watch out for that energy. Watch out for being that person. Watch out for isolating yourself for the sake of being right. Watch out for isolating yourself and jeopardizing important relationships for the sake of being right, for the sake of winning the argument, for the sake of winning the battle, right? From that, I'm getting that I really feel that, okay, I gotta calm down. I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of videos tonight because this is just overwhelming. But I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, Jupiter is moving into it has moved into Scorpio already. And so what that kind of symbolizes, Jupiter is the planet of abundance. It's the planet of, wherever Jupiter is placed, if you play into that energy. So right now it's Scorpio. So if we play into Scorpio energy, it's sort of like Jupiter blesses you with opportunities, opportunities for advancement, for financial resources, for gain, for just attention, abundance, joyous energy, laughter, just whatever it is that is good that you want, it's going to give you more of it, and if it's bad, it's going to give you more of it, honestly. But we're going to focus on the high side of things. I say that to say, being that Jupiter is in Scorpio, it's asking us to sort of tap into our understanding of how we tie into other people's resources and how other people's resources tie into us, and realizing what engagements and what partnerships and situations actually benefit us, and realizing which ones absolutely do not benefit us, and which ones we need to sort of maybe give birth to, who we need to sort of link up with and get next to, and then who we need to sort of dead the shit with, and who we need to like, nah, this needs to die. I need to rebirth my whole situation into some other shit to better myself, to become the phoenix and rise again and be able to soar as high as I know I possibly can. And so with that being said, you guys have the Tower. The Tower is all about crushing your ideas of your current existence. It's about not allowing old ideals to sort of infiltrate your new destiny. It's divine intervention. That's a lightning rod. Like, back then they didn't even have electricity. Like, this whole tower is being shot down by a big old strike of lightning. You see these people, they're naked falling, or maybe there's just one guy. Yeah, he's naked falling. It's about vulnerability. It's about getting to a place of whatever foundations that you had sort of built up for yourself to believe in. At this point, they're being crumbled to the ground, and you're being asked being asked to be more vulnerable about your position in this whole situation. And at this point, you got to kind of get it from the mud. Because universe wants you to start over. Universe wants you to understand that you cannot continue on in the way that you were and receive that which is in your highest good. What's in your highest good is the demolition of this. And Scorpio energy oftentimes does entail a very destructive quality. People who have heavy Scorpio placement, sun, moon, rising, even mine, I have a lot of 8th house placement. I got like Mars, Mercury, all this stuff. I have to sort of dead my ideas, dead my processes, my plans, in order to sort of, let me put these over there too, in order to sort of get the most out of the situation. I can't just always wake up perfectly how things are going to be. No, Scorpio has to go through a process. It's about transformation. This whole next 12 months that Jupiter is in Scorpio, it's asking all of us to transition. It's asking all of us to transform. It's asking all of us to create the alchemical balance that is needed in order to get us where it is that we need to go. So like I said, whether that's adding something, maybe you thought you were good. I don't know. Y'all are a mutable sign. You're pretty flexible. But just as an example, what if I were talking to a fixed sign like Aquarius? Or maybe you guys have a fixed moon or rising or something like that. Those people would probably be more satisfied keeping things the way that they are, and the destruction might be adding a new party. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, oh, I don't want to. No, that's not how I saw this whole thing going. I built up this foundation because I wanted it to be an autonomous effort. And this is me and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nope, you need this other entity to come in and fuck your world up and do some whole other shit you never would have done on your own. On the other hand, maybe you wanted so fervently to hold on to something, a situation, a business, a person, a job, whatever it may be. Whatever house Jupiter and Scorpio falls into, whatever the house the Scorpio is for you, you know, but at this point it's being ripped away from you and you're like, no, I never wanted to see a day without this person. Gemini hates being alone, you know, and if something is being pulled from you, allow it. Please allow. This is the state of allowance. That's the one thing with Scorpio. I admire their energy so much because they can go through so much shit and still turn out on top because they understand. They want control, so they understand that in order to have true control, you have to release control. You have to release, allow, and then you act, and then you input your part on everything, you know? And then you also have the Three of Cups. This literally, I think, has come up for everyone. Spirit makes no mistakes, though. Like, seriously, sometimes I'll be like, man, how come my cards must be sticking? Everybody keeps getting the same cards. But nah, it always makes sense. You know, I feel like if you can learn to release the grand hold that you have on your idea of whatever winning is to you, whatever the win is, the big dub is to you, you know, and you let universe sort of come in and cleanse the situation, renew the situation without any input from you, with just full cooperation and submissiveness from you. I'll be making up words. Is submissiveness a word? Somebody leave me a comment down below. Is submissiveness a word? I don't think it is, but anyway. That's when you can create the abundance that you're looking for. That's when this card symbolizes marriage, graduation, any sort of situation where you're given the opportunity to level up and it calls for celebration, you know? So you gotta let this happen. Be okay. Be okay with that, you know, because it'll give you a reason to celebrate and it'll give you abundance. It will really give you more to give. If you let the situation play out how it's supposed to play out and stop hoarding the idea that your way is the best way, you will accumulate more. You will accumulate more to be able to give out to people in order to really... I feel like Gemini is sort of like all air signs are sort of humanitarian by way of like we're not all that emotionally hyped up within like personal situations, and we do show love and we do have emotions, but I'm just saying we more so care about the collective. We more so care about the next person. We want to talk to the next person. We want to get into your psyche. We want to correct your way of thinking. We want to put some new ideas on your head. We want to do all these things for people, and you can't give if you don't have it. And hoarding is never the way to have it. Things have to be fluid in this lifetime. We didn't come here to, I mean, contrary to popular belief, you know, big business is like, get a 401k and annuities and all these things, but it's like, yes, save your money, be smart about your money, you know, but at the same time, money is nothing but energy. Nothing on this God's green earth is made of anything but energy. Energy is meant to flow. Whatever it is that you're doing, I almost want to say do the opposite, or at least allow the opposite to happen. If things in your life are switching up and they're changing and you're afraid that you're going to lose grip, sometimes that's the best thing for you. Sometimes that's what you need to do, is know that you know nothing at all. And Gemini is very, very it's hard for you guys to not state what it is that you know. It's hard for you guys to be in a place where your curiosity is like itching to be satisfied. And sometimes that's exactly what you need. You don't have to know the answers to everything, y'all. You really, really don't. You don't have to have all the answers. Just allow whatever phase that's happening in your life to play out and keep your head up and stay on your P's and Q's. And I feel like you'll eventually get to that place where you're able to give to others. You're able to give at least your testimonial, your insights to other people. All right, so let's continue on. We're going to do our love reading using the Romance Angels deck by Miss Doreen Virtue. Oh, I thought I rubbed my lipstick off. So, Spirit, please give me whatever messages you have for Gemini concerning love and relationships for October 2017. Okay, so here we go. Finances and career, pay attention to the red flags. Now, I wish I wouldn't have put those cards up because I can't remember which cards you had. Finances and career. Okay, so if there is a career change happening, if you do get fired, if you do get a promotion and you didn't really want to leave your company, but the promotion offers more benefits, whatever it is, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But I also feel like paying attention to the red flags. With these, if this were just by itself, that would have a whole totally different meaning. But the fact that they're together, I'm almost feeling like if a person, like say for instance, you're at a job, like I said, you love your job, but you know you want more money, or you know you've sort of expired, it's, you know, the expiration date has come, you need to move on, you need to move forward in order to beef up your resume, whatever, stay on track with your 5-year plan or something. Sounds like some Gemini shit, but anyway, you know, and well, maybe not so much the planning. Nah, it really doesn't sound like Gemini, never mind. But and this person, and so that's the Tower, you know, you get this you just been going on interviews and you finally land one you didn't think you landed, and they want you and they offer you the money, but it's in another city, and the person that you're with is like, no, I don't want you to leave, this is not That's a red flag to me. In my head, that's a red flag. Because you know what you really want. You know that the progression of your life is heading in that other direction. And if a person is trying to hold you back from the natural ebb and flow of your life's transitions, they probably shouldn't be around. People are not always meant to stick around just because of what they've done for you or because they've been around for so long or whatever. Like, sometimes people serve their purpose and you just have to let them go. I saw that shit on Twitter the other day. It hit me like a pang in the heart. Like, it was literally like an arrow. Like, oh, sometimes you really do just have to let people go, you know? And I think we all know when we're being cautioned. We all know, but sometimes we sacrifice our development to say we were there for somebody, we held them down, we, you know, we didn't budge, I had a better opportunity, I gave it up for you. What does that sound like to you? Does it sound like love or resentment, or you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that could turn into you being spiteful to that person because you know your life could have been XYZ, and because you stuck around, you know what I'm saying, now your life is not where it could have been. And now you're stuck in this hole and you're blaming this other person or whatever. So yeah, whatever that means for you guys. Like I said, this says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. If you know you need to switch some whole shit up and this other person is not with it, I'm gonna need you to make that decision for yourself and make the right one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last card for this reading. I'm gonna give you one from the, man, I keep dropping cards today, like it's just not failing. From the Trust Your Vibes deck by Miss Sonia Coquette. Sort of as a call to action. Spirit, can you please give me a call to action? I feel like that one wants to come out. Yes, yes. If you have any other messages, Spirit. But yeah, so Spirit gave you clear the path. That is the Tower energy. That is the epitome of Tower energy. And it's the number 20, so it's the number 2. It's about understanding the duality within yourself, understanding, like I said, the light and the darkness, understanding that you need both. Everything's not always going to stay the same. Everything, you're not just going to be able to set up shop and live there for the rest of your life. Sometimes you have to destruct. Sometimes you have to pull things up from the root and start all the way over. Clear the path for your growth, for your ascension, for your advancement, for your development. If there is somebody in your way that's giving you those red flags, baby, move them out the way. Y'all don't have a hard time doing that. Honestly, I don't see Gemini being too dead set on somebody that's not really for your highest good. But you know what I'm saying? We're all human. We all get caught up in certain situations and circumstances. Just realize the red flags, identify them, and please, please, please act accordingly. I love you so much, Gemini. If you could, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. If you guys are interested in my AC3 adventure, I'm doing some vlogs right now. You can check them out on my other channel. The end card will have a little bitty like TV screen with my video, my music video on there. If you click that, you can go watch the music video, like it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel, whatever. That's the channel I'll be posting my vlogs to. So as always, check out your sun, moon, and rising videos on this channel. Go subscribe on that one if you want to see my music videos, my live shows, my AC3 festival, you know, day to days or whatever. Let me think, is there anything else that I need? Oh, you can also check out nellnicole.com to see the updates that I put on there. You can get a reading from me by just going to nellnicole.com. You press on the services page. It's like Nell for High Vibe Services is what it's called. Scroll all the way to the bottom and leave me a message letting me know what type of reading you like, what day and time you'd like. From there, I'll confirm with you. You can go ahead and pay at the same place. And we can get your reading schedule. I'm scheduling readings from here on out, you know, and any deals, any coupons or whatever will always be posted on Nell for High Vibe. So that's the way to stay in contact. And also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. I think I'm going to create a separate Instagram for Nell for High Vibe. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know if you think I should start a new Instagram for that and then just have another Instagram for my music, or if I should keep my music and High Vibe combined. Let me know what you think. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.